All right, we're SPA time today. Here's our 57mm cannon. Where's my proxy shells? I need some proxies. We actually hit that. I was not expecting that at all. Literally at all. I was not expecting to hit that. Oh, we have the little scout car coming about. Oh, they blow the whistle? Bro, that's... Okay, that's actually quite cool. You know what? I actually kind of enjoy that. Alright, well, it's that time again for War Thunder to actually do something quite crazy and a little bit unexpected unless you could read, and that was probably the biggest thing with this April Fool's event. So as you can see right here, we're literally in one of the French land ships that they created back in World War I, which to me at least is quite just amazing and funny, but at the exact same time, we got bamboozled, didn't we? We definitely do not see modern conflict here whenever it comes to infantry, and also we have World War One. So I think that's quite insane. I mean, we literally have a lineup here. I mean, we got the Mark V, we got some planes actually, and it's just quite crazy. I mean, as you can see, there's literally a Mark V in front of me, which is something that I would never expected to see in probably a million years. I expected to see more when it came to the actual modern day conflict stuff than I did of this sort of vehicle. So, well, basically, what is this? It is kind of a little bit of a testing thing. Also, I'm not really sure the muzzle velocity on this vehicle, but we'll try it here. We should be able to like hit this dude maybe. Oh, that's a little bit over him. But as you can see, like, there's infantry moving up and there's World War I vehicles, and it's just quite insane and funny. Also, at the exact same time, I know I'm going to play this a little bit metally because as you can see, there's a vehicle right there that is open top, and we have HE, and overpressure is a thing, so we're going to kind of abuse it right now. But this is quite just insane to me. I feel like this is something that people have been kind of wanting for quite a while now, is just some sort of new kind of game mode, and basically this is it. We're going over the top. We're going over the top to the enemy. There's different kind of tanks, there's infantry, there's all kind of just weird things. So yeah, there's just all kind of weird things when it comes to this new little game mode. I assume this little French thing right here, it seems to be quite powerful for what it is. I mean, it can actually pin some stuff, and then also you're able to basically just nuke these little bitty guys. So definitely there's going to be a meta that shows up when it comes to this game mode, but I don't know, it's quite cool to me. I mean, it's something that literally I would not expect it in like 12 billion years when it came to this game. 100%. All right, a little bit too low on it. We do have like 58mm a ton with this gun, so yeah, see, we can just go directly through their armor. So it's a little bit strong. The French thing is definitely going to be the meta. I'm not really sure what the Germans have, because for some reason everyone is wanting to play the Germans, which is quite funny and a little bit weird, but it is what it is. It's quite insane to me that we're literally sniping right now with a World War I Land Cruiser from France, but it's like something that I just never expected. So, I mean, basically we should probably answer at this point of what you seen yesterday when it came to the trailer of the new, I guess let's just call it the Modern Warfare mode, which is the best way to kind of describe it. Basically what you've seen is one of Gaijin's probably new games that they're creating that is probably going to be some sort of Battlefield clone. Gaijin has been on a huge fix lately whenever it comes to just literally copying other games and copying interesting things. So what they basically probably are going to do is that there's a game that's not released yet that is using kind of some of the same models and everything that like trailer was showing, that they're probably going to do. It's just like Battlefield. That's my synopsis of it. That's kind of what I think is basically going to happen with it, but we'll definitely have to see. I mean, it's going to be definitely an interesting thing. And look, the MGs work. Does the side MGs work too? Oh, they do. What about the back one? This one also works. That is quite funny and amazing. But yeah, look at the infantry. Let's actually try to attack them real quick. See if we can get HE shell over these guys. But yeah, you can kill them, as far as I do know. Just a little bit hard because these things are literal land ships. Barely can move them. Well, that didn't really do much. Kind of just bounced and didn't do exactly a lot of damage. Well, he didn't die. Hang on, come on, die. Oh, I think he died. It looks very scuffed for what it is, because this is still a rated T for T game. You're definitely not going to see them getting blown up and getting all their insides taken out. That's definitely not going to be a thing within War Thunder at least. But yeah, as you can see, it's very much a interesting thing. Like that thing seems like it's going to be pretty meta. This thing is probably going to be pretty weak. And then the Mark V seems like it's going to be like the average one. But here's the other cool thing is that there's not just tanks. There's actual aircraft with this as well. Also, this thing has a bomb sight. Look at the cockpit. Like this looks so crazy. Look, the actual steering wheel little moves. Oh man, that's just great. So basically why there's World War I stuff within this new like little mode, I guess is the best way to call it, is because Aces of Thunder's coming out at some point. And it's going to be a VR game that is going to be very, very similar to War Thunder, except for it's going to be like a paid model instead of the free-to-play model that War Thunder does. So you pay probably like once for it, and then you can buy probably DLCs. I'm not really sure exactly what the monetization of the game is exactly going to be, but that's basically the synopsis of that game, is that it's going to be a paid model instead of it being a War Thunder model. Let's just call it that. But at the exact same time, that gives them liberty because this is a World War I aircraft to actually do something different, because you don't have to worry about making money. Wow, that bomb drops super like not near him at all. But if you don't got to worry about making money, you can actually do something crazy like that. Like there's even the blimps coming in, which is quite insane and crazy. Yeah, World War I aircraft here. This thing flies like a brick. It is nothing like the super maneuverability that we've had with the recent updates or anything. I mean, at least it could turn around pretty quickly. We might have to actually drop our bomb a little bit delayed because that one like got nowhere near him. See where that one gets at. Oh, we got right next to him. Is that actually going to get him? All right, cool. You know how cast was a problem when it came to pretty much War Thunder? Well, enjoy these bombers, enjoy these fighters that literally you can't do nothing against in these tanks. Quite insane, ain't it? All right, we got the Red Baron behind us. It seems like our MG gunners don't really want to shoot. What is this like thing? Oh, why are they not wanting to shoot? Hello? Oh, what's happening here? I was about to say, you're probably gonna try to ram me. Oh, does these guys even shoot? Or like, what's the deal with them? Oh, they have like no backwards. That's kind of sad. But yeah, this dude's going to stall out because it's literally a World War I fighter. And as you can see, he whacks the ground. But yeah, they even have the little blimps coming in, which is quite funny. Oh man, this is just like a dream of a game mode. It's very unique. I mean, like, it's not going to stay 100%, but it definitely feels cool. I mean, like, this is literally, is it just Normandy? It looks like a reskin Normandy in some sort of way. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not going to be able to keep this thing up in the air. We have one engine out, and yeah, these things really were not designed to fly on one engine. They kind of needed both of them to kind of putter around. But yeah, this is quite funny. I mean, look at these little planes going about. Look, we got the Red Baron again. Man, just imagine if you had one 20mm cannon. Like, you'd be blowing these like planes out of the sky. All right, we gotta get a bombing run right quick on this wonderful German tank over here. Come here. I don't think I'm going to survive this, so you're getting literally all my bombs. We're not going home without you dying today. Goodbye. Cast is fun, ain't it? That actually hurt me more than it hurt him. All right, let's see here. We got some guys over here. Let's see if we can get some shots on them. The funny thing about these like World War I like little aircraft, I think, is that like literally if you could get like one shot on them, they seem like they don't have enough engine power to do basically anything. And as you can see, that those guys are literally crashing. Oh man, this mode's just funny. All right, let's see here. Can we get like a couple shots on him? Pilot snipe time. There we go. We shot off his wing. God, this thing feels more maneuverable than the actual German things, the little monoplanes. God, look, he barely can like stay up in the air. All right, we going down for this one. All right, let's see here. We gotta J out from this. We ain't gonna survive. We somehow survived, but now it's time to look at the Mark V, because this is a vehicle I think is the most iconic. This is the one everyone would probably want to play, because this is your stereotypical World War I tank. Like, look up a picture of a World War I tank, and this is basically what you'll see. So you do get 2 cannons. They're on the side, but for like an anti-tank kind of role, you're in a very weird position, I do have to say. But I mean, you maybe can actually angle this tank a little bit better. And at least from the range aspect of it, you should be able to do a little bit better whenever it comes to that. But as you can see, you only have 37 millimeters of pen. So yeah, not exactly the greatest. So yeah, one thing I do want to say is that this type of video is going to be more or less not as edited as much because it's the April Fool's event. And if I ever want to come back in the year of like 2030 and want to actually see what this was about and everything, I want to have some more like full gameplay. So we're going to keep it a little bit not edited, which I think is going to be okay with it. Like, I'm not even sure if we can actually pin this. God, this is actually kind of bad. What even is a sight? All right, so it like on the right side gun is the one that it has. All right, that's just a little bit confusing. All right, so our first game there, we did absolutely crazy. Let's see here. What do we do for the rewards? All right, so we're like halfway. So basically to do this event, you're going to have to play 4 games if you do well. Probably more if you're doing poorly, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that hard to actually do. Now, the problem is, all right, so we got the loading screen. The problem is, I don't feel like there's a lot of people that are playing, or like there's a lot of people wanting to play Germany right now. Funny enough, we got a game. That's kind of actually a little bit crazy. All right, so yeah, this thing is basically trash. It's a 76mm cannon, and you have a HE, which I think is a base fuse, it looks like. And then you have a shrapnel shell. So this thing is god-awful. It can just be overpressured by an HE from any of the other tanks. This thing is basically the same thing as the wonderful Mark V. What is this one? This one, I feel like it's going to be the meta one again, sadly. Yeah, it seems like the French thing and then this German thing is going to be the best thing because the gun placement is at least usable. The other things, though, are just kind of bad. What about the ammo placement? Oh, God, look at the crew. Look at how many crew this thing has. Man, I always complain about shooting some of the French, like, super heavy tanks to, like, 1.7. And those guys basically taking no damage because they have insane crew. And this is basically the exact same thing. Alright, so I feel like what we need to do... I wish we could actually see what our armor is to see what we should probably do within this game. But... I really don't know exactly what we should do. I kind of want to angle the frontal armor. I feel like that's like the play. But this thing is incredibly slow. As you can see, the French things are coming about. Yeah, this is the sad thing about this sort of kind of game mode whenever it comes to the game itself. Is that probably like within 1 to 2 days, everyone's just going to know what to do. And people want to grind, right? Because it's an event and you can get rewards from it. So a lot of people are just going to find whatever the meta is and kind of stick to it after like 2 or 3 days. This thing's reload is insanely quick for what it is. I can't even see my shell. It doesn't have a tracer to it. It's having a guesstimate. Actually, that's kind of strong. This vehicle not having a tracer is actually quite insane. It means I can just fire over and over and basically no one will ever know I'm here. Alright, they killed that, whatever that is. We have another one coming up. Alright, so yeah, this German thing is incredibly strong. The reload on it's like very quickly. And yeah, they can't really see where the shells are coming from. Yeah, like it just nukes the French things. And I thought the French things were actually pretty strong. And now I'm kind of like wrong. Jesus, man, look at this thing. This thing is doing a bunch of damage. And we got to get some more shells on him. God, look at how many crew this thing has. Alright, we got a gunner again. We just gotta keep spamming it because, yeah, we gotta wait and see if we can get some more guys. It's on the, like, right side of the tank. There we go. Yep, I can't believe it. There's a meta to World War I, and this vehicle is it. Who would have thought the little German thing that has a very quick reload and basically can't be shot back at because no one knows where they're getting shot from is going to be extremely strong. All right, we got the infantry moving up. I have no MGs from the front. Let's see here. Can we actually use my wonderful fire rate to get these infantry? All right, we're getting something, I think. Oh, we got a bomb? Hang on. question here. All right, let's throw Artie. Because why not? Now, does this HE got any pen? No. Okay. Switching back. Or never mind, we need to switch back to an HE. What's the HE? Okay, 160. Actually, that's not great. Because 160 means that we can't overpressure. Wow, this is another video about overpressuring. Alright, let's see. We got this dude behind him. Oh yeah, we need to reload. Reload the wonderful actual pen rounds. Hey, at least we got enough like muzzle velocity to actually kind of arc this around the dirt. I can't really tell where I'm hitting though. Maybe a little bit more up. Yeah, he's angled. Man, this is quite interesting combat, ain't it? Oh, we're getting there. Now let's try to hit this thing below him because I think this Mark V is like too heavily angled. There we go. We're arcing our shells in a 1v1 little Land Cruiser. Oh, I got more Mark Vs. Yeah, definitely the Mark V is like a little bit tougher opponent to crack whenever it comes to actually pinning them. But if you can actually get a good shot on them, you can actually do some reliable damage. That thing just looks so bad. Alright, he's de-angling. Let's see here. Be right there, maybe. Oh, a little bit too over him. God, this thing is incredibly powerful, this little German thing. Oh, hit his track. Hit his track again. Not exactly the most available tank in the world. Alright, we're done. We're getting hit. Yep, it's the wonderful French thing. It's coming back for a vengeance. 6 kills though, quite insane. But yeah, this French thing and then the German thing is definitely the meta whenever it comes to this mode. Alright, so we have a Zeppelin. From looking at the last game with the Zeppelin, they just all died. So I'm not having pretty much any expectations with them. Alright, we got one. Oh god, this is actually very hard to aim. What is this like? What is this gunner? Alright, we're letting the gunners take over for there. That is kind of hard to aim. Alright, get them. We got Zeppelins in War Thunder. Hang on, just no cockpit. Oh, that's sad. We don't have a cockpit. Oh, we got a big old bomber coming up on us. Okay, shooting forward is actually not that hard. Why did I get hit by now? Bro. Why did I even get hit by? I literally don't even know what I've been hit by. Did I get hit by a tank? Yeah, we have the tank shooting at the Zeppelins. What? Alright, yeah, Zeppelins are just useless. Bro, that is bad. Alright, so... yeah, don't even spawn them. That's kind of actually sad. I hope they, like, buff those. Because, yeah, the tanks are just shooting at us because we're so slow. Well, Incendiary is probably the best thing for this. Alright, what about the cockpit? What does it look like? Here we go. Actually looks pretty cool. It's not animated with the guns. I've seen the guns on the, like, actual War Thunder thing was pretty animated. Oh god, what is this roll rate? Alright, that feels funky. Okay. I now know why people are crashing into the ground. Because if you start rolling with this thing basically wants to like lose all energy. Alright, cool. I learned exactly why people are crashing in this thing already. This thing feels very, very too responsive is the best way to put it. God, yeah, this thing is just falling out of there. Look at this thing, dude. You can't roll. Yeah, I'm already out of energy. Yeah, something feels wrong with this thing because like that heavy bomber that we had the last game felt more responsive than this thing ever did. Yeah, this thing is just something is broken unless this is the actual proper engine power of this vehicle. Because look, that little heavy bomber is able to, well, I mean, it's able to generate more lift and everything goes bigger, right? But yeah, I can't even turn into it without just crashing. And it's just going to be able to win. Who would have thought World War I planes are pretty bad? I hope that's not how they're supposed to act, though. I hope they actually get, like, fixed. Because, yeah, that heavy bomber was able to do way more than I ever could in that thing. All right, let's try out the little scout car. I basically have no hope for this vehicle because it is quite bad. Just looking at it. Oh, it should be able to use this thing like an SPA. No, sir. Yeah, our MGs work. So yeah, basically this thing is your World War One scout car in a way. I guess is the best way to put it. I'm not really sure how much. Jesus Christ! Look at the recoil of this thing. All right, so definitely we don't have enough. Or yes, we do. We have 785. Why not just nuke this open top guy? Let's shoot a gun. God, this thing has so much recoil. I can't remember. Someone actually like corrected me in the comments, but wasn't this thing like a kill streak, if I remember correctly, in Battlefield 1? You know what? I may have mistaken this thing of actually just being bad, and I still kind of think it's just bad. But the maneuverability of this thing could actually get you in some really good positions. It's definitely like a third respawn or something, so you don't have to like face all the like super heavies in the front. Yeah, maybe we can actually get up and we can actually do a lot of damage here. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. Like, I don't know. If it's like supposed to be like that, they need to definitely tone it down for the event. There's just too many people who are going to crash who can't get energy back. And it wasn't really even like a insane maneuver that I did. I just rolled and it just lost all energy. Yeah, hopefully they adjust that because I don't think that's going to be incredibly fun. All right, let's see here. We got this tank, whatever it is, way back there. Let's see if we can nuke it. All right, a little bit too shallow. Shoot a gun. I think we overshot it. I can't really exactly tell. We're under shooting it now because we've seen that one go up in the air. Yeah, I have no clue. We're not hitting that. That is like a one crazy hit if we actually get it. Yeah, I was about to say, half of their team is just gone. This type of vehicle definitely seems like it would be pretty good at shooting the infantry. The thing about it is, at least like later into the game, I just don't see any. I mean, they're supposed to be like running across the battlefield, right? But yeah, I just don't see any. It might be worth Gaijin just to like actually, since like we're in tanks and everything and it's like AI infantry and this is not like a, you know, a legit mode or anything, to actually kind of mark where, well, at least on the map where the infantry should be at. So it'll help us a little bit. Yeah, it's because like AI infantry, it's not going to hurt anything. Not like people are trying to flank and actually do some stuff with it. Yeah, I can definitely see this as a problem when it comes to later into the game. Of there not being much to do is because, yeah, their team is kind of just left. Yeah, as you can see, look, the little infantry is running around. That's quite cool. I like it. It looks very, very cool. Oh god, we're stuck on this little bitty hill. Oh no. Bro, we have lost traction in this wonderful, wonderful mud of World War One. Hang on, we got an idea here. I have a big brain play. Alright, we turn the gun around and we shoot. Alright, there we go. We have the World War One equivalent of four-wheel drive. Except for you gotta use a cannon to shoot. Never mind, we're going to have to use the same method that we did to get up this hill again. We're going to have to turn our gun. We're going to have to shoot. Oh, come on. We got this. Do it again. Why are we using this thing as like makeshift four-wheel drive? Oh man, that's just crazy. Alright, well, basically this game is done. I definitely feel like this is going to be like kind of a huge problem whenever it comes to this mode. Of where like the later into the game, there's basically almost nothing to do. Hopefully, like that's the thing about these like World War, or let's just call it War Thunder events. That's the thing about these War Thunder events. Is that like throughout the actual day, they should actually do these and update them. So hopefully they do. Hopefully they just make it to like the infantry or like infinitely respawn or something. So you at least just don't sit there with basically do nothing. Somehow we got more with the German ones. That's actually quite funny. But yeah, let's try another one with good old UK once again. I want to try out the plane. I want to see if the plane actually does anything compared to the German one. Because, yeah, that German one felt like crazy bad to fly. All right, so we have our French land ship again because, yeah, we have the meta because I need to get this event done. And at the exact same time, it'll give us a lot of points towards the plane, which is what I want to play with in this game. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, this is just pretty cool for what it is. It's definitely a funny fun mode, which is something that I really wanted to see whenever it came to this. Also, I just know this house now because it's on that new map that has like the blimp, and it has the like actual, was it the C-17 on it? I forgot the map name already. All right, we have the German guy coming up that we can use our superior French engineering. Actually, lob a shell at him. Never mind, a little bit too small or a little bit too low. There we go. Good old one shot. I do definitely have to say that this thing is definitely not the meta because of the tracer. Just because that German thing doesn't have a tracer just makes it better. All right, we have to take the risk here. We have a Mark V coming across. Here, can we actually get a shot on him? Oh, we hit him, but once again he's kind of angled. Oh, I'm not sure where that one hit. Used the cover of the artillery, and we hit too high on him that time. The thing about the Mark V is you don't want to do what this dude's doing right now and kind of just show me your frontal armor. Sadly, he's able to see my frontal armor, and yeah, I'm dead. There's no way I'm surviving this. Ow. Very rude. There we go. We got the driver out of like everything. Oh, we got to throw down RD. Use our superior French engineering here. Yeah, look at the tracer list, man. That is so strong. That is so strong. Like not knowing where you're getting shot from is going to be the meta of this. And yeah, that German thing definitely is the meta whenever it comes to this mode. So yeah, this thing, the French thing, and then the German thing are the two meta things. The Mark V, while it does have a bit of armor, at least angled, isn't really going to do much. All right, so if we roll with this thing, do we lose all energy? Kinda, but not as bad as the German one. So, oh, we got the little scope and everything. Look at the inside of this guy. Quite cool. So yeah, at least for the plane portion, I don't feel like it's going to stay within War Thunder. It's definitely going to be something that is very much limited to the new game they're making, which is Aces of Thunder. It's going to be a VR exclusive for at least PC and then also PS5. But at the exact same time, like I probably mentioned it before, I feel like they're doing a disservice to the game if they want to make it VR exclusive, because most people don't have VR headsets. And to be honest with you, it's such a niche market. Like, I have a VR headset, I have a PC that's powerful enough, but you need those two things to actually be able to do that. Also, there's some weird ghosting on the plane. Oh, that's interesting. You know, it would be actually quite funny if you could actually throw out grenades out of your little biplane. That'd be quite interesting when it comes to this mode. All right, let's see here. We need to find those little scout cars. If we can find any of those guys, we can actually destroy them with our little biplane. But we have to spot one first. That's going to be a little bit hard because they actually kind of blend in compared to the brightly colored German tanks. God, look at the German tanks just marching into our spawn. So my goal of this game was actually to attack a Zeppelin, but as you can see, they're not really going to spawn one if they're doing insanely good on the ground. Alright, let's see. We're going to attack him from the top. I'm not sure what the roof armor is on these things. Oh, we have our wonderful guy over here. And we got to worry about their SPA that's like equivalent to American 50 cals. You technically have like more cannons, or not cannons, but more MGs than I do. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, this thing is like not... Oh man, these things feel so bad to fly. And we got to keep it in the air. We got to get this one plane down. Oh, we've hit him a bunch. You take 1 inch of damage and this thing basically feels like it wants to just fall out of the air. Also, thanks for team killing me. Thank you. Oh man, yeah, this game's over. Like, yeah, they're almost in our spawn. Yeah, I gotta admit, so far from playing like the 3 games that I played, the planes feel god awful. And like I understand they're World War One type aircraft, but they just feel bad. Like they feel like they need to buff them in some sort of way to just make them usable. Like comparing my experience in that little French bomber, it actually feels bad to play these little monoplanes. All right, time to spam out this German thing again because it is quite meta, and also we should be able to get the German task done. As far as it comes to pen for these tanks, it actually feels like we have enough, even at these like longer ranges. All right, we have the little tractor car coming up first, up there at the little windmill. Oh, we hit him. Basically, like, did no damage though. All right, we got him again. We get the machine gunner that time. Basically, what I want to do, at least to like get this event done and actually do decently well, is I kind of want to hide. Because, yeah, it seems like if you get spotted, it's probably the easiest way to just die in this mode. But I feel like that's going to be like a lot of people what they're going to pretty much experience. Alright, we got him again. See if we can get a shot on him. That thing is just so sad. I'm sorry, little guy. Like, that's not a first spawn vehicle. That thing is just so bad. Because, like, we can just overpressure it. Or we can almost overpressure it because we're only at 160 grams. Alright, we got the French thing down there. Gotta aim a little bit to the left. There we go. We have an ammo rack. Yeah, so basically probably the one thing that I'd say that they need to do is they need to give this thing a tracer. Like, this thing is just too strong. Like, this dude I'm shooting at right now, this little Mark V, is never even gonna know I'm shooting at him. Because, yeah, this thing just doesn't have a tracer to it. Alright, let's see, we got this dude over there. It's the better target. I'll say he's probably a little bit easier to hit. I'd probably say the limit of this gun is whenever it starts arcing like it is whenever we're not going to get a ton of pun. Oh, a little bit to the left. Oh, a little bit down. Definitely bring a ton of ammo with this thing because you're going to need it. There we go. Got us an assist. Oh, there's the infantry coming around. Hang on, let's see here. Can we actually, like, use this? Send in our artillery to actually start attacking them? See if we can get some extra points doing that. They're right there. A little bit too short. Oh, we got him. We got the French thing. Oh, here, planes. Oh, it's our teammate coming in. Oh, we have another French guy. Hang on, let's see if we can get him. Oh, a little bit to the right a little bit more. Oh, he's too heavily angled. I can't believe the French is angling their armor. Oh, we hit him again. Alright. Never mind, he's a little bit towards the backside of that. Alright, we got one over there. You know what's quite funny about these World War I tanks? And I don't know if you can see it in the video. I'm not sure the quality is going to be great whenever it comes to, like, viewing it. But I find it funny that, like, these things are such... what's the best way to put it? Oh no, the French are coming in with bombs. But the funny thing about this is that, like, they're so brightly colored is that you can easily see them, which is pretty funny. I do have to admit. All right, let's see here. Let's actually use this thing. We haven't used it much at all. If we can actually get this thing to do something. I just don't like the gun placement. Like the at least on the other guys, the gun placement's okay. All right, so which one is this even like bound to? It's the right side one, right? Yeah, okay. So basically what this left side gun is for close range combat. Because we're not going to do exactly much with it. Not being able to sight in and shoot it directly. Alright, we're going to try something. We're just going to try to directly push with this guy. Oh, we got the infantry coming in. God, it seems like it'll be just so painful to be a tanker back in these days. But only about... Oh god, look, they actually crawled. That's funny. Wow, these HE shells are pretty bad. Got a critical hit? Oh, we got an actual tank. I thought that was the infantry taking it. I was like, what? Yeah, definitely the infantry portion of this event needs a little bit of help. Yeah, I don't know what this is like supposed to represent. This seems kind of just bad. I mean, like, I understand I'm not directly hitting them or anything, but yeah, they seem a bit scuffed. Here, I got plane. That was a big explosion. Oh, we have the little scout car coming about. Oh, they blow the whistle? Bro, that's... Okay, that's actually quite cool. You know what? I actually kind of enjoy that. God, that dude was a little bit confused, wasn't he? Alright, hello, sir. You are going to die because you ran out of energy. God, that looks so scuffed. They actually blew the little whistle. That's actually quite amazing. Oh, we got a guy way back there. See here. He should be like right there with the RD. Oh yeah, we have to turn the whole tank because I'm pretty sure there's like a keybind to fix this, but yeah, I just can't be bothered. Alright, let's see here. We need shot. We hit him. We got the track on him. Oh, we got another plane coming in. Use our MG. Use our SPA. Oh man, yeah, these things are so bad, the little planes. There, he's probably not gonna have enough energy to do like much. Yeah, he's crashing. Alright, so we got some guys like way down there. Now we got the little World War I artillery. It definitely does feel cool, I do have to say. I have no complaints other than like the balance is a little bit iffy. A little bit more up. The balance is 100% a little bit iffy, but I mean that's just gonna be a given, right? With a new boat and everything. But I definitely could see, 100% definitely could see how this mode could get boring very quickly. And why it's never came to the game legitimately, I guess is the best way to put it. The aircraft is just pretty poor. And then the tanks, while they're a tank, they just kind of seem eh. Especially in these scenarios of where like the enemies are basically gone, there needs to be like some sort of win mechanic whenever it comes to pushing their spawn, just so these games go a little bit quickly. Because yeah, it's not gonna be fun for the enemy that are like just losing, and it's not gonna be fun for us. You know, I was made to like go across these trenches, and you're telling me I'm stuck. There's no way. I was made to do this. This was my job. This was my purely only job to do. And you're telling me that I'm getting stuck from this. This is very rude. My right track just won't move. I can reverse, kinda. But still won't move. I am literally stuck right now. All right, we're SPA time today. Here's our 57mm cannon. Where's my proxy shells? I need some proxies. We actually hit that. Lol. I was not expecting that at all. Literally at all. I was not expecting to hit that. All right, you know what? We are the best SPA. We gotta kill the left side gun. I'll take it. All right, so now we're in our final game, at least what I'm going to show on the channel today whenever it comes to the World War I stuff. And well, we're going to play the wonderful French land ship. I feel like this thing's actually quite powerful. It's just like, it's so brightly colored. I need another camo for this thing so you can kind of blend in and, well, just not get shot that well. The thing about this event is that, like, while I enjoy it, I think it's a cool concept and everything. And this is being truthful, right? I really don't like the War Thunder events whenever it comes to grinding stuff, because it slowly over time, less and less people are going to be playing this mode because, well, they got other stuff to do. I mean, it's your time's much more valuable to just go and play the normal game, right? And actually earn SL and stuff. But when it comes to this sort of thing, the balance is so crazy. It reminds me a lot of the sub event whenever it comes to the submarines, of where slowly over time and everything, people just started saying, well, the submarines kind of suck, so we're just going to do the sub chasers, and it became heavily one-sided. And I can definitely see this happening with this mode of basically everyone starts playing the Germans, especially if they don't change the fact those things have no tracers. And you can kind of hide with it and do a lot of damage because of the reload and, you know, all that sort of stuff to it. At least, like, you can kind of arc the shells and everything. That's quite funny. I mean, I enjoy this quite a bit. Oh, a little bit too far ahead of him. See if we can arc the shell for this guy. Oh, a little bit too shallow. That one should hit good. Well, it hit, but it didn't kill anybody. All right, we gotta hit more towards, like, the front. Okay. That one just didn't pin. Alright, that one should do something. Alright, we got driver, radiator. God, decided these things are actually kind of, like, harder to kill. Because there's so much, like, stuff within this tank that it's a little bit hard to hit. Need to get a little bit higher on the height, though. There we go. We got a radiator again. God, I want to shoot something else. There we go. We got him, finally. At least though, once you kind of like learn that you can just like arc your shots and everything, this mode's not insanely bad. Alright, good. You're actually turning towards me. That's actually good because all your crew's in the front. There we go. Good old boom. Here, we got this dude up there. So we can arc our shots again. A little bit towards the right. Move it a little bit left. It's quite funny. We're using this thing kind of like indirectly firing. Oh, we gotta bounce. Ah, that's funny. More hits. Yeah, this is the key thing for this mode. Yeah, being able to arc your shots and everything is what makes this, like, at least usable. Yeah, and that is going to have the reload. Yeah, that A7 is just so good. It's quite a bit insane for what that little thing is. Definitely the meta vehicle within this mode, sadly. Alright, we got the blimp. Let's go see if we shoot it down with a bomber. This is my only objective. Shoot down the blimp. Oh, he's climbing. Oh, he's already on fire. I was about to say, like, isn't the smart thing to just shoot for the, like, pilots? Well, you'd think so, right? Oh, that thing's going down. Goodbye, little Zeppelin. Yeah, I don't know. The Zeppelins feel a little bit out of place. Especially since like that last game we had where the dude was just shooting us out of the sky with tanks. Yeah, at least this thing feels a little bit okay because of the fact this thing actually has lift compared to the other wonderful little guys. Yeah, you still got to get very close. Yeah, look at all that little SPA fire from the little MGs. The A7s are moving up. They're coming in. Our infantry is not doing much at all. There. Get him. Blow him up. Oh, he just stopped right on the bomb. He got a little bit scared. All right, this may be the downfall of this thing. This thing does not like to actually rotate. Oh god, hang on. We gotta fly this thing upside down. There's no way we're rotating out of this. Bro. Okay. Well, we learned this thing's weakness, didn't we? Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, is that a Mark V that also got stuck, kind of like we did last game? It looks to be alive. A bit too low. We hit it. There we go. Doing some damage. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not winning this, sadly. It is what it is, though. I mean, like, you can definitely see, at least from the beginning of... I don't know if it's like people already know what the meta is when it comes to this mode, but like if you go look at the queues and everything, even on like the EU and in the NA server, literally everyone is playing Germany. So I don't know if it's like people wanting to play like the Zeppelins. I don't know if it's like people that already understand what like the good tank is or what it is. It's quite funny. At least this thing has a good reload and also doesn't have a tracer. So you can kind of just keep whacking this guy over and over, and then sadly he's gonna have more pen. Yeah, this thing's... Yeah, the A7 is just too strong, man. Sad. Sad little vehicle, that is. Well, let's fly around. Well, no one's actually gonna spawn that, so we'll just spawn this thing again so we can actually do some damage, hopefully. Oh, we got this thing moving about. Oh, did it get stuck? Oh, time to load wonderful HE. Never... Wait, come on. You're not gonna give me the kill for that? That's not cool. I still have spawn protection. Haha. Go away. You don't mess with a retreating French person. Wow. The amount of damage this thing does is quite immense. Wow. Yeah, I'm dead. If this dude can actually get a range in correctly. Man, this thing actually has some armor on the front. Alright, can we get some good damage for us at least? Yeah, definitely 100% the infantry gimmick of this mode kind of is like a gimmick. Like, the infantry is literally right beside this tank and they're not doing anything to them. Nor are they like crossing. They're not like going into no man's land and doing a bunch of damage. Which is quite sad. Alright, we got this dude over here, see if we can get him. I quit moving. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah. Yeah, Germany's too strong within this. The A7 either needs to be nerfed or just removed. Like, I just don't see how this mode does well whenever that's a thing. Whenever that thing has no tracer, fast as crap reload, and all kind of stuff around it. Just a sad little guy. Oh, enough gun depression for this. Quit trying to spawn kill me. Quit trying to angle your tank. Not fair. But yeah, this is the World War I game mode. Is it fun? Kinda. Is it imbalanced? Yeah, but that's like basically all War Thunder events. Like they're probably going to introduce a lot of things whenever it comes to balance changes. I really hope that they actually increase the flight performance of the aircraft themselves because it kind of sucks. We got the Mark V though, which is kind of cool. So we're able to keep this guy. We're actually able to go see it within our tech tree. All right, well, as you can see, we have a Mark V in our hangar now, and it is stock, so we can actually go grind this thing out or pay 745G to actually spade this thing. So yeah, it's a World War One event. You actually get to keep the actual tanks once you get done with it, and once you do get enough score, which is actually quite insane for what it is. So yeah, this is basically going to be the end of the video. As you can see, there's a Mark V in our hangar right now, and once you actually do this event, you're actually able to keep some of the World War One tanks and actually use them in battles. So literally, a Mark V is going to be able to be used at 1.0, which I mean, like, look at the armor, 16 millimeters, a 50 cal can go through that. So yeah, it's not exactly going to be great, and it's not going to really be exactly meta for anything. But it's quite cool that we're actually able to keep it, and hopefully they do more of this sort of thing whenever it comes to vehicles that, well, you really can't do nothing with. And we'll see in the future though. But make sure to do this event. You do get the vehicles and everything, and it is quite fun to actually see. Like we can actually put some decals on this thing. We can put a star on the front of it and make it look a little bit pizzazzy. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know this one is going to be a little bit long, but it's kind of on purpose just because it is the April Fool's event. And well, if I ever want to come back and see what this event was like, well, I have at least probably like almost an hour of footage. So I do hope everyone enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and sub to the channel. It is always very much appreciated. And next, we'll probably actually do a video, at least on one of the World War One tanks in the regular matchmaker to see how these things actually perform and see if we can do anything with them. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next Worth in a video.